Blah. Well, I thought I was ready to test Firebirds. But still one thing I really need when I got this. See, I had been using this one here, but this one boosts up cold skill damage. When I finally got the fire-based one, I figured, okay, hitting them with cold damage, 50% chance to freeze them, cold skill damage, increased, frozen. So, and this, I don't know, this still might work, but what I can do is I can change my Fragment of Destiny from poison damage to cold damage. That will cause this to kick in. So I'll always be doing, might work, I'll always be having a 50% chance to freeze them. And when they're frozen, they'll be taking an extra, they'll be taking the critical hit damage. So obviously it won't be any help against Juggernauts, and maybe not too much help against Rift Guardians, who probably don't get frozen all that much. But I think this is the one that I really want. When I critically hit an enemy, I increase my attack speed 5%, 10 stacks, so 50%. And I do enough critical hits where I should always be at that 10 stacks, but I need it in fire-based. I guess I just wasn't sure what would be better. The 50% chance to freeze. Now the thing that I don't like about it is the cold skill damage is increased to frozen targets by 20%. Well, I'm not doing any cold skill damage, so it's almost like that's a waste. I don't know how long this freezes them for. I'll be attacking really fast. Does that mean that they're always going to be relatively frozen unless they're Juggernauts? Is there a cooldown in between where you can't freeze them for another second? So I don't know if it's pure 50%.
I waited 1,500 years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
Okay, but either way, I'm gonna before I can do a real test of this build, I've got to have the fire-based one with the critical hit chance. Now, I'm not willing to test this one out, but really, I mean, it just won't be a real test unless I can do both of them. So I need more of these. I've got 16 Hellforged Embers. Now, someone on YouTube pointed something out to me, and I don't know. I guess I should have known this, but I didn't. Which is that during the January, there is that event going on. I can't see it here. Anyways, it's the Tristram. Where you go, I'm sorry, the Darkening of Tristram. And in there, you can fight two bosses right in the very beginning almost. And they drop, I think each of them drop one of each of these. So I think the way I had been doing it is I had been going to fight Rakanoth. And he's got, I think, a 25% chance to drop the one I want. Well, screw that. I'm just going to do the Darkening of Tristram and, go that route. And just farm those two. But I think it's a Skeletal King and the Butcher. They'll be easy to kill. So I'll just farm them, and I'll just hopefully get the one I'm looking for. I'll probably end up using all these, but I can't honestly test Firebirds until I get the correct Remnant of Pain. Maybe this one will be better than the critical, maybe than the attack speed one, if they're both fire. Now, of course, I could also go for something like this, which does not boost up any one particular skill, and that would be alright. Although I'd want it to be attack speed, obviously. But, you know, the best one would be the fire skills plus attack speed. I need that one. I've got a few new items. One thing I never knew, which I think I mentioned before, is what type of damage is combustion stacks times ignite damage. Well, I looked it up, and yes, it is fire damage. They don't really say that anywhere. You might think it's common sense. Oh, of course it's fire damage. Well, you never know. Blizzard does things sometimes where things aren't always what they seem. Let's kind of like the Chantodo. What type of damage is Chantodo? Well, it doesn't really say anywhere. Okay, so I did have this Shard of Hatred. See, and this is the poison-based one. Alright, so let's get that one in there. Increase my attack speed. And I use the dexterity one just to give me that 1089 extra armor. And let's change out that regenerate life per second, I guess, for vitality. I could do... Now, I don't think there's going to be any point in critical hit chance if I'm using the attack speed. If I'm not using the attack speed, then yes, I want extra critical hit chance. So I might end up having to change this later on. But we'll just stick with vitality now, for now. So that's good there. I need a socket in here. I'm gonna take out vitality. This critical damage is so high. I don't want to get rid of that. So normally I prefer vitality, but that is just so good that and I'll get rid of critical hit chance here too for the fire skills. And we'll put vitality in here. What tough call. I think I got a couple of rings of regen or rings of royal grandeur. Let me see what the other ones I got are. That one is crap. That one is also crap. Do I want to keep that? Wait. I got the halo. So the critical hit damage is gonna be better, but that's if I'm freezing them and so forth. And I can put the Ring of Royal Grandeur in my cube.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
I'm going to take this out. Put this in. In fact, maybe I'll just test the build out first and then see how high I can get and then go get the other Remnant of Pain. Try to get the other one anyways. Farm it. I had a 199 Convention of the Elements. Probably get rid of it. Guess I would just rather have the damage for this type of setup. I'll just take the chance for now. Increase Hydra damage. We're not doing anything with Hydra. So I want either Vitality. No, Vitality is the only thing that I'm going to want here. The rest of them I don't want. I don't want critical hit chance. At least not yet. Maybe later on. When I get the attack speed one. And maybe I'll switch everything over to critical hit chance. Maybe that'll work out better. I don't know. But for now, I gotta do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna switch over Fragment of Destiny to Cold. Which is actually kind of good because this damage is on the low side, so switching it over to a higher cold damage be better. One cold. That's also on the low side. Let's try it one more time. I mean, it can go up to 1940. Can we just get a little bit better?
1500 years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
I want to use up all of my crafting materials on this. Come on. Using up all these. I mean, it's not just the cold, it's almost every one of them are coming out like really low. Alright, that's a little bit better. Not much. Alright, we'll just go with that. And if it works out well, then maybe I'll go back to farming for more crafting materials. Look at that. Down to 86. I still got 3,000 of these, so it's not all that bad. I'm not out, but... do wish I had something better than this, but this does seem to heal me quite a bit. This would be an extra... basically an extra 35% damage, a little bit of damage reduction, but then I get kind of low on the healing side. So 4% of my maximum health is 4 times 14,000, about 60,000 life per hit. The other one that I was using for a little while was this one. So this would be 30%, a bonus of 30%, which is not much. That would only be an extra 10,000 life per hit. 12,000 life per hit, something like that. But I'd be immune from control impairing effects, which is nice. I do wish there was something a little bit better than either one of those. This one's probably better. This one might have been good, except for the fact I don't need the cooldown reduction at all. So all I'm gaining is an extra 15% to attack speed, which is already really high. That probably just adds in, so it's not really all that much of a bonus. All right, 88% to fire damage. Okay, I no longer need Frost Nova. I can use some other than Frost Nova. I can go Diamond Skin and go Slow Time. I could just do Familiar for an extra 10% damage. Explosive Blast. You know, if I went... That's where it kind of gets a little tricky about how I can maneuver around my items. If I could get Orb of Infinite Depth here, I could go Explosive Blast for an extra 60% damage reduction and bonus to
I waited 1500 years for this.
my normal
Should I
damage.
return to my slumber?
But then I gotta give something up. I could go Orb of Infinite Depth, Ashnagar's Bracers, put the actual Firebird's shoulders back on, and then I could put a different item here in my cube. What would I put in my cube? Extra 20% increased damage from Mage Fist. So I'd have 20% extra damage from fire skills. Orb of Infinite Depth. That's if it's got 4 stacks now. It's got to have the 4 stacks. But I'd be losing 60% damage and 45% damage reduction, which I don't think that's worth it. It's just got to be a one-item trade. There's no good one-item trade. This is the problem with this build right here. There's just not a lot of items that really seem to enhance it that much. No, I think this is it. I just gotta get something other than this. Probably just the diamond skin, just for the extra. We'll just go with diamond skin for the extra damage reduction. 40% damage reduction. It's a 15% cooldown. Go black hole. Gotta be careful about my, yeah, see, I don't think explosive blast would be good because I gotta watch out for my, my arcane usage, because then I'll lose my 50% damage reduction from Achilles. So whatever it is, it'd be best if it was just a cooldown effect. And I think because I've got alright, so it's going to be 6 seconds. I think because I've got Galvanizing Ward, Deflection, Ashnagar's Bracers, I think the health shield is going to be the best. Keep my health shield up. That way I keep my squirty stacks. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know if that's best decision, but I'm gonna go with this one. What did I have before? Okay, Blizzard servers, anytime now. Had the heat on, let's turn it off a little bit. Just kind of warming up my toes, but they're warm enough now. Firebirds Finery. I had... Swear I clicked it. Okay, so before when I had this one to attack speed, I needed this to freeze the enemies. Okay, and I was using this simplicity strength. Remember, it's not the primary skills damage that's I'm worried about. It was the healing, but I think at the time I did not have a very good Bane of the Powerful. So now that I've got Bane of the Powerful, it's like once I kill that first elite pack, I've pretty much got that bonus for the whole rift. Well, okay, and you can see I have a lot in the critical hit chance with all this, so yeah, which I kind of need since I'm not using the cold one. So this was incapacitating enemies sometimes, but not, you know, not a lot. But now that I've got a cold-based weapon, I don't know, this might be better. It might be better this way. Cold-based damage, 50% chance to freeze. And when they're frozen, they are automatic critical hits. I put everything into critical hit damage, so it's up to 413%. Everything that I could, anyways. I guess, like I said, I'll try the other one too, if I get it fire-based with the attack speed. But for now, this is gonna do it. I think I got everything. Cold damage, weapon. I think all of my other items are set up about as good as they can get. I normally do not like Bane of the Stricken, but this has such a high attack speed, I can build up those stacks pretty fast against enemies, so armor, fire skills. I could change this over to critical hit chance later on. Just not going to do it now. Bonus damage to elites. 123%. Has it always been that high? 21%. Oh, because I've got all guilds on. Okay, well that's, you know, that's very nice. Attack speed is only 10%, but obviously it's going to get higher. Cooldown reduction, 23%. Don't really need it. Fire damage, 88%. Elite damage reduction. That's also very nice. 40%. Usually it's the elites that really get me, so it's nice to have that damage reduction there. Life per hit should be really good because I'm attacking so fast. Should give me plenty of life per hit. Gain power cost reduction, so I just gotta make sure I'm not going below 90%. Or at least if I do, hopefully it's not for very
I waited 1500
very long.
years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
Alright. Oh man, elemental exposure. Alright, hold on a second. I got the cold, fire, arcane, lightning. That should be 20%. I'm not going to have the extra life. I've got an extra life from her and an extra life from Firebirds itself. Okay, she is also going to be incapacitating enemies. I can jump into her Oculus ring virtually at will. Hopefully it's just not too far away where I lose my audacity. Alright! And we're off. Let's hit it. Let's do a quickie. I got 7 Greater Rift Keystones, so... give it a shot. So I did a 115. Let's just try... matter of fact, you know what? Let's just put it right to the top at 119. See if I can beat out my... I think I gotta keep in mind that I haven't played this build in a while, so... let's just do this and see how well I can do. This is the highest my Typhon Hydra has gone. Here we go.
Enemies of the moon.
I don't have an elite anywhere. Oh, there. Where is...
Your grave awaits. Need more time.
Yikes. Where is... usually there's an elite down here.
Still waiting. You dare attack me? Not ready yet.
Kinda playing around at the moment. Not really. Guess I should stop doing that. Sometimes it's fun just to attack hordes and hordes of creatures.
Still waiting.
losing my squirty stacks. That's what I don't like. I don't like losing my squirty stacks. Where is... I'm lost.
Still waiting. Didn't see that coming, did you?
I shouldn't even be bothering with these guys. I don't know. Just can't help it.
More time. Not ready yet. How does that feel?
Yeah, I don't like how she runs away. And then the enemies all follow her. And then I can't hit them.
Just warming up.
Crazy. Not used to being able to kill the elites easier than the little guys. Usually it's the elites that take a long time to kill.
Not ready yet. My knowledge increases. You dare attack me?
Probably don't need to kill this guy, but just wanted to get that extra. Oh, another one. Oh. Getting frozen a lot. Well, now can't really compare that because this map here is, for me, just about the best map. There's only one other map that's close to it, and I got it twice. I got it 2 times in a row, so can't really say. But that being the case, I did spend a lot of time killing little guys, which, although normally I like to do that, and I think it's in those types of situations where there's lots of them, it's worth it to do it. Since my bonus damage to elites is so high, I mean, I've never had it that high before, 123%. Maybe even against those large groups of creatures, maybe against them, maybe in this situation it's just best just to avoid them altogether.
Shall we? See you soon. Well,
I can't
isn't
carry
that
anymore.
nice?
Alright, that's better. Ugh, the bonus damage is so little, but the other one I have, the other etched sigil I have, it's got that. It's got a wasted ability, reduced cooldown. I don't need anything with reduced cooldown for the energy twister build, so that would be completely wasted. 477, 590. It sucks. Just can't get like a good one, you know? This one, at least it doesn't have a wasted ability, but the damage is less, the energy twister damage is less. Just can't get a really good one, you know? Ugh. Yeah, frustrating. At least I got another one of these. I'm gonna do that one right now. Maybe I get fire and attack speed is what I'm looking for with that. This one looks kind of cool, but that effect really is just very misleading. And I think I'm done with Veer, so okay, I already got 2 pretty good ancient legendary paints for you, so get rid of it. Although I say it's got gold find in it, but I've already got one with gold find. Not that I use Veer for gold find stuff anyways. Alright. Might as well just do it and see what I get. throw it in with the others. I mean, the chance is going to be slim. You know, it's going to be fire. And who knows how many different types of effects there are. So it's going to be fire. So maybe 1 out of 6 chance that it's fire. And 1 out of 3 chance that it's the attack speed one. So the chances are slim that I get the one I'm looking for anyway. I should just accept that. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to do a 120. But I'm going to try it because, like I said, those two. But then again, okay, I'm not looking necessarily anymore for big, wide open maps. I'm just looking for elites. Elites only. So the little windy, twisty ones where there's not all that many creatures. Maybe this will be just fine with that. Here we go. Let's try it.
I wish you luck.
Where is it? Gotta have the other thing too. Yeah! Those guys. Seem to be getting frozen quite a bit. Getting quite a few of those critical hits. So there's my 20% that I was looking for. I didn't know I had 2 elites over here. Did I get this? I got it. Now, normally I might want to stop and fight some of these guys, but elites only. Kill him! I can't see him.
Good, I astound myself. Still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. If only they could see me now. Still waiting. Unstoppable.
I didn't even tell really when. I didn't even know.
Not ready yet. I'm just warming up.
Normally I might wanna stop and fight these guys, but oh come on. I'll take an elite anytime then. Ugh. Just can't do much that way.
Need more time.
I can't even see it.
Still waiting.
I hate giving up these guys.
Not ready yet.
I don't see that.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Ah, that's it. Usually that map's a little bit better than that. Oh, come on. That took so long.
Still waiting.
Juggernaut. Still getting quite a few. Quite a few criticals on him.
Need more time.
Oh, come on! Where'd he go?
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Didn't realize I was that close to the Rift Guardian. Raziel can be tough. He's got a really tough spell. Does a lot of damage. I gotta save my diamond skin for it. There it is. Maybe I don't need my diamond skin for it. Getting a lot of criticals against him. Well, alright. This is definitely better than Typhon.
I'm here to help.
I hate to say it, but just, I mean, if I gotta stop and fight the little guys, then I gotta, you know. And some of the, I swear, some of the little guys, it's actually worth it to fight. It just seems like you get a good amount of value for killing them. And if there's a lot of them, and you do a lot of area of effect damage like I do with this build, it's worth it to stop it, but stop and fight them. Most of the time. Maybe not with this build. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it at all with this build, but sometimes I just can't help myself. You see a whole horde of guys there, and you say, I just want to kill them all. Alright, so I guess I probably don't need another ancient legendary etch sigil. I mean, let's see, 36, 13. So this one's 23% more energy twister damage, but an extra 60 damage for just the base ability. And the only benefit to using this is the bonus to area damage, which generally does not ever help me out at all. I know a lot of people like it, but I don't like it at all. A 10% critical hit bonus. Alright, let's try the other one. This one also is going to have a wasted ability. I really can't do much about that, though. I don't want to spend blood shards on a weapon if I can help it. So we'll just try. This one's got a wasted ability, too, so we'll just go for another pair of ice climbers.
Hello there.
Boots.
What? I didn't even know I had that.
My bags are full.
My bags are full.
Fortune favors the bold. Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back?
Ugh. Regenerate life per second is almost a wasted ability. Better than the one that's there. But still, it's not. Still not that great. If it was vitality, it'd be virtually perfect. Or armor or something like that. Then I could just switch something out to. Because I don't want movement speed. That's a waste. And this one has got the disintegrate and movement speed. I can only switch out one, so disintegrate would be an absolute waste. It's got gold find. At least it's in that respect. It'll be good for farming if I want to use it for farming. But that one's got gold find too, and it doesn't have a. Oh, it does have a wasted ability. All right. I'll just put it in my cube. But I'm still going to be going for a new pair of ice climbers, because that regenerate life per second is almost worthless. When you're talking about 6,000 life per second, but I got 1.5 million life. No, 6,000 life per second is nothing. Ancient legendary Typhon boots, but I don't think I use. Probably already have an ancient legendary pair of Typhon boots that I don't use. And there you go. I mean, I did that Greater Rift. I didn't do it in a lot of extra time, so, I mean, this is probably pretty close to being maxed out. Maybe, you know, I get a 121, a little bit of luck. I did lose my squirty stacks a few times in there, so... It's tough because you want the things like bonus to critical hit damage, but also if I lose the squirty stacks, that's 100% bonus damage I'm losing. And if I went to, let's say, Compass Rose Traveler's Pledge, I'd be losing 50% damage. I'd be taking 50% less damage, but I'd be losing 50% damage from Convention of the Elements. I'd be gaining 7% attack speed. It's not that great. But if I were going to do something like that, I would need something to give me back at least some of the damage. But I don't think I got anything. I'd be taking less damage, but I'd be doing less damage. I don't think there is anything. I mean, I could just, you know, try to, quote unquote, play smarter, try to not take as much damage. You know, I go after the big groups of enemies like that. Well, but like I said, you know, either way, you know, I could try for each skill on cooldown. I don't do much with cooldown. I just don't, did not have much luck with this Rain of Fire thingy. You know, and that, you also, with this build, I'm not trying to kill large groups of enemies anymore. I'm going after just the elites, so... The Ring of Fire is not that large. It's just like, I don't know, 15 meters or whatever, 15 yards. And the enemies just seem to go right around it. They never seem to go in it. So I would need something to pull them in it. Like, S of Johann or something like that. And same thing with this pool of blood one. Problem with the pool of blood one is that you've got to kill an enemy within 15 seconds. If you don't, you lose all of your stacks. Even if I had a fire-based one.
I waited 1500 years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
To lose all of that critical hit damage bonus that I'm getting. Just doesn't seem worth it. And I deal 25% less damage. Can't forget that. And all it does is collect Rift Progress orbs. It would have to be the other one. It would have to be one where I get the extra Rift Progress orb when I kill an elite pack. And it's no help against a Rift Guardian. Matter of fact, it hurts you against a Rift Guardian because you deal 25% less damage. I think that the only other real test left is to get the fire-based one with attack speed. And then switch everything back over to critical hit chance that I can. The more attacks I get, 50% more attacks for my attack speed means more combustion damage. I just think that's got to work better than this one. Especially when you run into elites with Juggernaut. Rift Guardians. You know, they just... You know, I'm still going to have some incapacitation because she's still going to be incapacitating. And I could think about just switching this back over to Frost Nova for some more, but I think that's the only real test left I've got. You know, this is... You know, other than the fact that they're not all ancient. Of course, that damage could go up a little bit more. Wait a minute. Well, there's an issue. Okay, I don't want critical hit chance. %, chilled or frozen. I don't think I'm chilling enemies. Probably Unwavering Will. Got an extra 10% damage. %, but I gotta be standing still. Which I do most of the time anyways. Granted, I teleport into those areas, but either way, that's gotta be better than this one. Now this will be good when I get the other shard for my weapon. Then that'll be good, because I'll want the extra critical hit. But right now I don't want the extra critical hit. Alright, let's go up one more. I'm going to try Unwavering Will. And Unwavering Will is still an extra 10% damage. It's not like I got no damage increase. But I got the extra armor, the extra resistances, and the extra damage. I just got to be standing still for a moment. Here we go, 121, and let's start empowering it. I don't know why I haven't been. Here we go.
I wish you luck, hero. Not ready yet. Need more time.
From this land.
Don't bother fighting the non-elites. A lot of criticals. Want to get this elite. Get him. Got him. Seems like I'm doing no damage to him.
You dare attack me?
How bad? Look at how little damage I'm doing to him. Problem with the Morlu, I think, is that they just don't die per se. They like go into some kind of, I don't know, protective mode or something. Come on. What a waste.
Not ready yet.
Tried to teleport over there, but it didn't let me for some reason. That took too long. Can I not go down there? Oh, come on. That's the direction I came from. Oh, come on.
Still waiting.
You never know where the elite is. Let's look. And there's none. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I mean, you just can't do anything like that. You've got to have at least one elite. Like, I don't want to stop and attack these little guys, but no elites, no pylons.
If only they could see me now.
You gotta be kidding me. There's not one. Not one elite?
Need more time. How does that feel?
This is just not a fair test at all. Wow. This one too.
We must face another trial, my friend.
Not ready yet. Still waiting.
Need a good pylon. I'll bet. There's no way.
Need more time.
No.
Not ready yet.
No way now. No pylon. I'm not saying that if I'd had a decent map, I would have made it, but I mean that map there that I went through, actually, I think it was 2 of them. I mean, just no elites anywhere, and so for this build, I've got to have at least some elites. Never mind pylons. Had that pylon that boosts up your cooldown reduction. So forth. That does me absolutely no good. For this build, anyways.
See you soon. See you soon.
I can't pick up anything else.
Try it again. I already get a few of them, don't I? I mean, if I did that with at least a semi-decent map, a couple of semi-decent maps, then I'd be like, okay, well. Alright, here we go. I'll do it again.
I wish you luck, hero.
There is a powerful foe over there.
Need more time. How does that feel?
Any of these guys that just run away, they should just get rid of all of them. Juggernaut 2. I just run away. Ugh. Come on!
Still waiting. Didn't see that coming, did you?
I gotta kill the elites.
Dare attack me?
I can't kill the elites. They're all gonna do the same thing that he did. They just keep running away. Look at that. They're all at full health. You just can't win with things like that, you know? Fingers starting to cramp up. Ugh. Where is he? Good map usually, but if there's not an elite around,
Your defenses are nothing. Need more time. Your defenses are nothing. Not ready yet. How does that feel? Still waiting. Need more time.
wow.
Not ready yet.
Oh,
Still waiting.
oh, come on! Why is it doing that?
Your defenses are nothing.
Lost him. I can't even see him. There he is.
here.
Lightning bolt and torment.
Yeah. I got virtually no chance to get him. I hate to say it, but... And that's why. Maybe. Not doing his normal thing. Wow. I can't believe I got him. Usually he puts those poison rings up all over the place and I got nowhere to run and I have to be close to him in this build.
I may be able to.
I can't believe I did it. But, you know, it's probably just about the best I'm going to be able to do, aside from the fact that it just seemed like I got some riffs there that just weren't all that great. Some maps. Sorry, maps that weren't all that great. Well, let's see. How many do I got? 3 more. I was thinking about trying a lightning build just for the fun of it. I think I am. I think I'm just gonna eventually, maybe not right away, but eventually.
I am returning to town.
Your valor is
My old
unsurpassed.
master.
A friend of mine tried a lightning build a while back, but he's I don't know. Some things about the game I just don't think he really understands yet. And when he tried it and it didn't work, I kind of just said, well,
You look
probably
like you
doesn't
could
work.
use a new
But
item of, indeterminate
I think maybe
use.
there's some possibility there with it, depending upon how much damage I can get it up to. Let's see. Especially with this incapacitation thing. Critical hits. Paralyzing them and so forth. I think there might be something there. Boots.
Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back?
Please, take it back.
You look like you could use a new item of, indeterminate. Well, isn't that nice?
My bags are full.
I'm using my pinky finger to press down on one of the keys, and I have to press down it on almost constantly. And every once in a while when I do that, it just starts to cramp up on me. Almost kind of funny. Holy skills. But yeah, I mean, okay, this is, you know, at what, Greater Rift 120, 121, just barely made it. Maybe I could do a 122 with good pylon, good maps, but it's pretty good at a rough idea what level this is at. So what I'll probably do next is I will just farm. I might do it off camera, I don't know. I might do it on camera. Maybe do the first one off camera just to get it down pat, and then once I got it figured out. But basically I'm just going to be starting up the Darkening of Tristram event. Going there, killing the Butcher, killing the Skeleton King. Those guys drop, I think it's 1, maybe even 2 of each shard. Just get a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them. I mean, I really don't need any more of these, I guess, but you know, just farm. I guess I'll have enough for 5 more of these. So that'll be 5 chances, maybe 6 by the time I get done. 5 chances to get fire and either fire and critical hit, or just the base damage critical hit would also be, I guess, good enough for a test. I don't know. I just think, you know, with a fire-based build, trying to work cold into it, there's that, and then there's the fact that, you know, how often am I actually freezing the enemies? Only 50% of the time. Cold skill damage is increased by frozen targets by 20%. You know, I'm not doing any cold skills, so I just kind of think the one that boosts up my attack speed is going to be better. So if I can get that with another type of damage, fire would be great, fire would be perfect, but something, I think then, I think that'll be better, and I'll be able to get at least 1 more Greater Rift level. So I'm going to go farm some of that stuff, and I will be back. Wow. Have I been going for 2 hours? I've been recording for 2 hours. I am so sorry. I probably should have broke it up into 2 recordings. Okay, I'll be back.